You think you know how money works. You don't. Not because you're not smart, because everyone who was supposed to teach you got it wrong first. Your school, your parents, your bank, your LIC agent, all of them. And one piece of advice on this list is so common, so trusted, so deeply baked into Indian families that crores of rupees have been quietly lost following it for decades. We'll get to that one. But first, 9 other things everyone got completely wrong. Let's get right into it. Number 10. Credit cards are dangerous. Every Indian parent has said it. Credit card mat lo, debt mein doob jaoge. Stay away from credit cards or you'll drown in debt. That advice sounds protective. It isn't. Credit cards, used correctly, are the only financial product that literally pays you to spend money you were already going to spend. Cashback, reward points, lounge access, zero cost, EM is. None of that exists with your debit card. A credit card in the wrong hands is a fire hose in a living room. In the right hands, it's free money with a monthly deadline. The people avoiding them out of fear aren't being responsible. They're leaving money on the table every single month. Number 9, saving money will make you rich. You've been told your whole life, save more, become wealthy. That is not how wealth works. Saving preserves money. It does not create it. Every rupee sitting in your savings account, earning 3.5% interest, is already losing value against 6% inflation. The richest people in India don't have enormous savings accounts. They have assets, stocks, businesses, real estate, things that make money while they sleep. Savings is the starting line, not the finish. Treating a savings account like a wealth-building strategy is like memorizing the menu and calling it dinner. You haven't even sat down yet. Number 8. FD is the safest investment. Imagine putting your money somewhere completely safe for 30 years and ending up poorer. That is the FD story nobody tells you. An FD giving you 7% interest sounds great until you remember that interest is taxed at your income slab rate. At the 30% bracket, that 7% becomes 4.9%. Inflation runs at 5 to 6%. So, after tax and inflation, your completely safe FD is generating somewhere between 0 and negative real returns. That's not safety. That's a slow scheduled loss. The FD isn't protecting your money. It's just making the robbery feel like paperwork. Number 7. You need a lot of money to start investing. You've been told to save up enough first, then invest. Build a base, then enter the market. This advice has kept an entire generation watching the market from the sidelines. The minimum SIP in most Indian mutual funds is 100 rupees per month. 100 rupees, 2 chai. 500 rupees gets you into index funds today. The "I'll invest when I have more money" mindset is exactly why people who earned well for 20 years retire with almost nothing. Time in the market beats amount in the market. Starting with 500 rupees at 22 beats, starting with 50,000 rupees at 35. Every single time. The math is not subtle. Number 6. Gold is always a good investment. Every Indian family owns some. Every Indian wedding has more. But here is the number nobody shows you at the wedding. Over the last 20 years, gold returned roughly 11% annually in India. The Sensex returned 14 to 15%. On 10 lakh rupees invested, that gap is approximately 35 to 40 lakh rupees in lost wealth. Now, here is why. Gold produces nothing. It pays no dividends. It generates no profits. It just sits there being gold. Gold is insurance against catastrophe, not a vehicle for building wealth. Your grandmother's jewelry has enormous emotional value. Keep it there. Just stop calling it a financial strategy. That's not investing. That's collecting expensive feelings. Number 5. Pay off all debt before you invest. You've heard this at every family money conversation. Clear your loans first. Invest later. It sounds responsible. It isn't. Not all debt is the same. If your home loan costs you 8.5% and markets historically return 12%, every extra rupee you rush into your EMI, instead of investing, is losing you the difference in compounding every single year. For high-interest debt, personal loans, credit card balances, yes, clear it fast. But treating every rupee of debt like an emergency and refusing to invest until your balance sheet is spotless costs lakhs in compounding you will never get back. The goal isn't zero debt. The goal is maximum net worth. They are not the same goal. Number 4, higher income means more wealth. Imagine getting a raise every year for 30 years and retiring with almost nothing. That is the story of India's highest earning professionals, senior engineers, surgeons, corporate lawyers. Not because they didn't earn enough, because their lifestyle grew in perfect lockstep with their salary. Got a raise, new car, promoted, bigger apartment, got a bonus, Europe trip. This is lifestyle inflation, and it is why people who made crores across 30 years often have almost nothing to show for it. Income is what comes in. Wealth is what stays. Most high earners are on an expensive treadmill. The speed keeps increasing. They stay in exactly the same place. Number 3, cutting small expenses will fix your finances. Every financial influencer has a version of this advice. Stop buying chai, cancel Netflix, skip the dinner out. Let's actually do the math. Your daily 150 rupees chai is 54,750 rupees a year. Painful, but manageable. Your home loan EMI is 40,000 rupees a month. Your car EMI is 18,000 rupees. Your unnecessary insurance premium is 25,000 rupees a year. The 3 big expenses, housing, transport, and insurance, are quietly doing the real damage. Obsessing over your chai budget while ignoring those is like bailing water from a sinking ship with a teacup. That's not budgeting, that's performance. Focus on the hull. The teacup was never the problem. Number 2, your home is your biggest asset. Every Indian family's dream. Buy a home. It is your most important asset. Except your home, by definition, cannot be an asset. An asset puts money into your pocket. Your house pulls money out every single month. Home loan EMI, maintenance, property tax, society charges, renovation costs. None of it comes back to you. That's not an asset. That's a liability with a garden. This is not about renting forever or never buying property. It is about understanding what you are actually buying. A home is stability, identity, family, all real, valid reasons to buy one. Just stop calling it an investment. Your balance sheet will thank you for the honesty. Number 1, insurance is an investment. Imagine an agent sitting at your family's dining table, drinking chai, selling your parents a product that will quietly cost them 1.5 crore rupees over 25 years. This is the one. LIC policies, endowment plans, money-back schemes. It's safe, it gives returns, and your family is protected. Here is what actually happens. Traditional insurance plans in India return 4 to 6% over 20 to 25 years. A simple index fund returns 12 to 14%. That gap, compounded on a 1 lakh rupees annual premium over 25 years, is approximately 1.5 crore rupees in lost wealth per person. Multiplied across millions of Indian families who trusted this advice for generations. Insurance and investment should never be in the same product. Buy term insurance. Invest the difference separately. Your parents were not lied to on purpose. But they were lied to. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.